A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And the changeup is way low that time. Kiermaier stands at first with 1 out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Logan Morrison. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Steven Souza comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. Moves it on the ground to first. Bird has it, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes ball one. Chirinos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that's over. 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
On the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Still 1-2. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Tropicana. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Corey Dickerson.
Number 10.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Morrison, originally from the state of Missouri. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Steven Souza looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Brad Miller.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1-1. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 3-2. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, making it an even 250 for his career. And the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And this is fouled at the plate. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. In now, Steven Souza. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. And they have taken the lead. Solo home run there for Steven Souza. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take the lead 4-3. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Pedro Strop comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Pedro Strop.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of you.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Bundy earned his 5th win of the year. Jesse Padilla takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Will Harris wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the